Hi YouTube. I am here to talk about, yes, natural hair, not a wig tutorial today. Um, I'm coming to you to share some of my tips and advice about what I use and what I did in my hair, on my hair journey. And please excuse the background noise. My little one has a friend over and they're playing a video game. So you know how that can be. They can get really excited. So if you hear some excitement in the back, that's what it is. Children playing games. So one, for starters, I have been growing my hair natural for 14 months now. Why did I decide to cut my hair? Because I made a promise to myself, if my hair break off again while using a relaxer, then I'm gonna go natural. You know, and it was just, every time I hit a stressful period in my life, it seemed like my hair broke off with the relaxers. So lately, for this whole year, I haven't had any problems. We would just see. So that was mainly it. So my first thoughts about going natural. At first, I cut it off and I just felt a freedom from relaxers. I did. But then I became a little stressed because I had no idea about what I would be doing, what I need to use on my hair. I mean, I just basically made the rash decision and cut it off. I mean, usually I don't do stuff like that. I usually kind of be more prepared. But when I cut my hair off, I was just like, you know what, I'm done. And I just took some scissors and cut it off, and that was it. I mean, everybody was like, wow, you just cut your hair off. I was like, yeah. And that was it. It was just that decision. I had been talking about it for a while, and you be kind of like, I really don't know, but I just did it. I'm like, hey, I'm done. I'm done with this. It's broken off, and you know what? I'm about to do myself a favor, and I did. You know, but like I say, it's not easy because you start researching all these things and all this advice and other people's opinions about what they use and what is good for your hair and all that, when you really just need to have your own opinion about your own hair. And it's fine to take other people's advice, it's fine to take my advice, but the only advice I can give you that's good advice is know yourself, know your body, and know your hair. Take things that you think will help you and use that to your own advantage. The one thing I know that we have all used in having natural hair is the shea butter mix. So with that being said, the shea butter mix is, I mean, if you just starting out, I feel like that would be one of the products that you just need to get the recipe and make your own shea butter mix and start using it in your hair. Olive oil is really good for your hair. These are like inexpensive, cheap ways to kind of start out, because having natural hair can be expensive. I don't know if people really went and priced some of these products, but some of them are ridiculous. You paying $14 for a tube or something. For not a tube, but a jar of cream that might work and it might not work. And my thing is, like, Walgreens will take products back, but I mean, they just make you think: do you really want to be using all this stuff or going somewhere returning a product because you don't want something that somebody else may use? It's just I don't want to just to think about that, but I mean, I say start out with those, and start using that and get you some good gel. To slick it down in the beginning or help slick your edges down or whatever. When I first cut my hair off, the only thing I could do is slick it down with some gel. The Eco Styling gel was good. I even used some gel at the Dollar Tree gel. I mean, it did my hair just fine. It's just that when my hair got longer, I had to go to something a little stronger. That was it. The longer, I needed something a little stronger. So Nah, that was kind of funny. But anyway, so you're gonna have to basically see what you want to use. I done bought all these expensive shampoos and all this stuff that I to be honest, I really didn't even like them, and it didn't even seem like it made my hair no softer or anything. Once I started not worrying about it more, it seemed like my hair grew more. I basically just chose some things and I said, you have to get your own regimen. That's what I'm trying to say. You got to see what kind of shampoo you're going to use and stick to it. See what kind of conditioner you're going to use and stick to it. And that's just it. And oil and moisturizer. There's a lot of good tips out here that help you seal in the moisture, help you, really make sure all the product is out of your hair. Like you can use and a lot of the stuff you can look up on YouTube. You can use baking soda to make sure you get all the product out of your hair. If if you don't have a shampoo that don't have the it's certain kind of shampoos and conditioner that don't have the it's right on the tip of my tongue. It's those the sulfite free conditioners and shampoos and conditioner. So you could just use baking soda and vinegar to get it out, and that really helps your hair. It gives it a shine. The baking soda remove all the products, and the vinegar helps with the shine in your hair. You can also put aloe juice or gel on it, and that also helps seal in the moisture. Like put oil in it, put that in it. I mean, it's different ways, different things you can use on your hair that is natural and inexpensive. The one product I use is Suave shampoo and conditioner. It's the almond in the green bottle. That's what I wash my hair in. I use some organics keratin conditioner on my hair, and the only reason why I have that particular conditioner, it was because it was buy one get one free. So that was basically it. Any good keratin conditioner would be good for your hair because it helps your hair. Keratin helps your hair to grow. Your hair is made of keratin. They even, I take a biotin vitamin with keratin in it as well. That promotes hair growth. I also take hemp oil for hair growth, and hemp oil is really good for a lot of things for your skin. It just give your body a lot of natural healthy fats that your body need. Drinking plenty of water not only helps your skin, but it helps your hair as well. So and one thing I want to say, we look at other people videos and stuff, and we see their hair, we see how nice it look, it's so long and whatever, but we don't actually know if they not use the texturizer or what they use in order to get that other product to work. So that's why I say you have to know for yourself what you want to do with your own hair, because like the whole chart of your curl pattern, I was trying to figure that thing out with my hair, and I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Even when I cut my hair off short, some of the pieces of my hair grew back straight, just was like straight on. And I'm cutting it out thinking like, okay, that cannot be. I even cut it past the little curl to say, okay, let me see how I do now. And it's some of the hair was still straight. So it just, that chart might, yes, it fits, but everybody is different. I couldn't figure it out, and to be honest, it was, I was like, what, I'm done with all this. I looked at tons and tons and tons of videos, and the only thing that helped me that I got out of all that stuff was the shea butter mixtures, a hair and body oil that I use, like I say, the vinegar, the baking soda. Just maybe a handful of things out of all those videos I watched. So that's what I'm saying. You really just need to see what is going to work for you. Just get those products and stick to it. And you have to be really careful about people saying they specialize in natural hair. A cosmetologist is one thing, but now people is just jumping on the bandwagon because they see everybody with natural hair. Oh, I know about natural hair. Oh, this and that and the other. I'm just kind of like, okay, are y'all getting trained in natural hair, or it's okay for you to say that because you're a cosmetologist? It's like, wait a minute, and I have known of people getting like people cutting all off their hair, supposedly trying to dye. It's just like, look, your hair natural in this natural state is very fragile, and you have to be careful with it, and you don't want, people flat ironing your hair, and you, people, anybody can damage hair, and I don't care if you're trained or not. So you just have to be careful. Even when I had a relaxer, and I had people to do stuff to my hair that I did not like and didn't approve of, and they've been doing hair for years and years and years. So be careful about that. When people saying, "Oh, when they want to just be so random to put their hands in your head, and when they touching like, oh yeah, you got a good head of hair." I done had people tell me that, and I'm just like, okay, so what this supposed to mean? Thanks for telling me that, but I want to leave at your shop with this same head of hair. I'm just saying, be really careful about that. I suggest you just learn what is good for your hair and just do it yourself. And if you don't feel like doing it, please get somebody that know what they're doing, because it makes you feel really bad when you pay somebody to do something, to pay somebody for any service, and it's not how you want it, or for a fact it's not really working because you feel like someone done got over on you. So if you want the recipe for the shea butter mix or the body oil that I made, I use on my hair and stuff, please let me know. I don't mind doing a tutorial on that. If it's anything else y'all want information on, just let me know. But I thought I should just come and give you some of my advice and my tips about natural hair. I can say going natural helped me to be a little bit more aware of things anyway. Be more aware of the food I'm eating. I even started a garden to show my kids like, hey, food just don't come out of the grocery store. We can grow it as well. So I'm more aware about that. So going on a natural hair journey is just, if you're worried about what you're putting on your head, then you're going to start being more aware about what you put in your body as well. So as you can see, it's getting a little bit, that volume is getting a little high. So I don't sound like they're having a good time in there. But like I said, it causes you to be more aware of everything, really, especially with your children as well. So going natural is more than just going natural with your hair. You do a lot more natural things as well. So it's been good because the more the more good stuff you put in your body, the longer you'll be here on earth. My great grandmother is 90 something years old, and she eats meat, but not every day. She eat mostly vegetables. She don't have a wrinkle at all. Still getting around in her right mind. Short as a whip. Will tell you the truth, and and I love her, and that's something that I look at, and I'm like, hey, you know what? I want to be here as long as she do, in my right mind, with no wrinkles, and still looking good when I'm 90 plus years old. You can't beat that. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I hope everyone is doing well, and like I always say, be thankful and be blessed. And if you like this video, thumbs up. Stay tuned. I have more to come. And like I said, if you want to see some more things, just let me know. And I have more to come. So take care, and thanks again.